Hello everyone and welcome to my video. I'm the Caravel and today I'm playing some Pokémon Legends Z A. And yeah, we're in episode 51 already. But yeah, let's go back to Hotel Z because we have to debrief there after defeating the three Rogue Mega Evolutions. But yeah, that Tyranta was truly easy. We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey AZ, can I ask you something? Yes, what is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer's the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's got to be a trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on. Well, that must be Lucaravel. Says who? Everyone? Except you. Yeah, next promotion match is against Grisham. Who's that? Okay. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A now. The very top of the Sierra Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Is it pronounced Grisham, or I thought it would be Grisham, maybe kind of like, yeah, a northern name or from a Nordic name maybe. Not that they've made it to rank B, but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their serial activities separate. Some people are registered under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still. Yeah, exactly like Grisha, I think was the name. The ice type one. How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? We'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prison Tower? No way. We can't just sit back and wait. Okay, what is it? Should we ask Vinny or Emma? I mean, theoretically, wouldn't Emma be a bit more clever because she's a detective? I mean, I think, yeah, why not? Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the Lucaravel, and try to find out more about this Grisham. And if it's getting late, then we can battle. Yeah, Grusha, yeah. Looks like the competition to see how who hits rank A first has begun. Who joins the serial under a false name? There are some strange people out there. Uh-oh, I knew who it is. I wasn't spoiled, but I think I know who it is. And the person is in the room. That's just a thought, though. I'm not sure if it is correct, but I think the person is in the room here. Another rule I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. I think you most likely know who I expect. So let's see. What time is it? The sun will be setting soon. You know what? Let's go there. We still can skip some time with that. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumiose within the last few years. Thanks, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Lucarvel's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have the name? Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the CRL, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. You still want to know? It's for Lumiose's sake. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. Let me guess, battle. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Okay. Quick save. You should know, Emma's very strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the serial, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Oh no. I know who it is, and that person used to be part of Team Flare. Malamar, everyone, let's go. Detective. Okay. Ampharos. And Frozen. Down and out. Who's next? Mawile. Okay. Down. Out the feeling confusion doesn't really do much. Lopunny. Oh, Lucario. Okay, now I do it. Malamar? And I can show you why. Yeah, I knew it would have it would be the Mega Evolution time now. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. I can do that too. So, you know its type? That will really hurt. See? Because it is dark and psychic type. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Wow. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? Oh wait. Could that actually be Lysandre instead? But I doubt it. They're the group that caused all the trouble for Carlos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysandre. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he has appeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokémon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be generally trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Ah, okay. So if it is a new trainer, then okay, then it isn't AZ. I thought it could be AZ actually. But okay, just a stupid idea. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the Sierra Royale, but why? To what end? Could it still be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokémon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You know, you think she knows him? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Yeah. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokémon Research Lab and see what Mabel says to Carvel. Okay. To the lab. Or actually, to the Pokémon Center. Just in case. Because I have the feeling we have to battle her as well. After all, she was a trainer and was one of the scientists of Team Flare back then. And yeah, why wouldn't she battle us? And we also had to battle Professor Sycamore back then as well. So in the Kalos it is kind of normal to battle the professor. Director's office. That rat! That little, vile little man. I can't believe that, Mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Do we have any wild zones? No. Okay. There's also one Pokemon we have to check out there later on. Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare. Team Flare? It seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Fine. So I used to be part of Team Flare. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare was also had me looking into Pokemon Angie and all. So I don't hate the work. Sorry. Didn't mean for the sub-story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means grey. Like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now, joining the CRUL. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Novo Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. Coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation. But I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget. I still want you to keep up the research work too. And to the lobby. Okay, to the coffee truck. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? What? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady here. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the CRL. the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. What? Yes, you found me. Grisham, at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the Zero Real, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it to all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grisel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. It's let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grisel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, and then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Okay. Okay. Let's walk over. Ah, that's the former bistro Lisandre. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lisandre Cafe. It was very important, a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. What could an outsider like you know about Team Flare, well, what Team Flare really was? Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who were part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable. Sad though it is. Let some harden their hearts in response, like Grisel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grisel once she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match. I must ask, please, won't you grant Grisel the battle she desires? I will go for this. Save and battle Grisham. Fight me! I will and I'll win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in this area. Interesting that she has a quick ball instead of any other kind. Ha! I have that too. But I think water is better than fire. Okay, Mega Evolution. We'll do this quick and easy. Down. Camera up. Camera up. No problem. Quick and easy. Down. Aerodactyl. Okay, that's a bit better, but... Down. I could aim this time. Okay, that's different now. And down. Pyro. Yeah, typical for Lisandre. And Mega Evolution. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Easy. Level up for Absol. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. Expect nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumiose City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Well, one Ember Roast, our signature drink at No Coffee. Seriously? That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Always safe, because you never know what might happen. The fury red of Lisandre's burning passion. That is what fills this Lisandre Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the Zero Real. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lisandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lisandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know what the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? The weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lisandre would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears ASAT is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Lucarvel, to witness the truth yourself. How's that? You'll see. Open Sesame. Beyond that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. It was down there that we learned ASAT's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that ASAT created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place once it was abandoned. You might be done if before you ever get to see the truth yourself. Okay, but yeah, we'll check that out actually on the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. And if you did, then please like, subscribe. Also check out the other playthroughs on my channel if you want to watch more. In the description you find a link to Linkshare where you can find all the profiles linked to this channel, including the Twitch channel where you can watch me stream live, and also the polls where you can vote for the next games I'll play, and the players use on the next eFootball stream. And if you have any wishes, questions, or feedback, then write it in the comments, and I'll make sure to read and reply. And I hope to see you next time again. Have a great time. Bye bye.